So let's have a little discussion about censorship on YouTube and abroad. And while we're doing it, let's talk about what you can even discuss censoring, what might be okay to censor, and what is absolutely not okay to censor, what's ridiculous. And first off, let's put it in context, right? We're going to talk about some YouTube channels that have been taken down, that have been removed, and those are common, right? And that's absolutely censorship, and it's a shame. But historically and on a global scale, censorship is a much more severe problem than this, right? Censorship in the Muslim world, this is in theocracies, can mean the life of an apostate. It can mean fatwas, and Sharia law has no problem with censorship. They'll fucking kill you. In Malaysia, in China, censorship prevents human rights reporting. It prevents just a lot of things. You honestly can't be completely open in those societies. And people on YouTube, frankly, are very open. Hours of video are uploaded. If censorship is choking this community out, it's not visible to the naked eye, right? But nevertheless, in the atheist community, people get censored. And it's part of the result of being a community that's kind of on the outskirts and kind of, very vocal, and that gets in lots of arguments and sometimes doesn't pull punches. So let's talk about specific examples. But first, let's set some standards and talk about the different forms as well. Censoring agents can come in a variety of forms. You can do self-censorship. You can do self-censorship encouraged by the community, family, government, friends. Also, those agents can all censor you. So friends, family, community, and the government can all censor you. And then nature can censor you. And this is a little more abstract. But once you start looking at censorship as simply the prevention of expression, then death is the ultimate censorship, isn't it? And nature does censor people in some sense, right? But censorship always backfires in a little bit. That's not true. Censorship often backfires. So, for instance, nature absolutely censored Christopher Reeve, but his message got louder and more refined as his illness got worse and as he died even. Stem cell research might be completely on the outskirts were it not for his activism, and that's as a result of the limits placed on him by nature. This happens with books and with plays, even YouTube videos, where a censoring agent prevents the video, and then it's re-uploaded everywhere, and everybody's like, look, they censored it, it was unjust, so you better watch it. And so it ends up turning the volume up instead of turning it off, right? So sometimes it backfires. Most often it backfires when it is a government or business agent that is censoring you, and they really are doing it unjustly, and you're popular. So Pat Condell, especially if you're popular with a paranoid twist to it, that's when it's the most dangerous for people to censor you, because your voice is going to get much, much louder. Let's talk about real-world examples now. In the atheist community, there's several. And so Naomi Knight used to have channel Naomi 94. That's taken down. Voices in the Head, his channel is taken down. It appears Voices in the Head 2, his channel is taken down. I had very difficulty loading it. Maybe that's kind of a mixed thing, but Voice in the Head was definitely taken down. So his second channel, it seems likely that they took that down as well. He was filming like fuck you videos to a guy from outside his house. So that was absolutely taken down by YouTube for the first channel. Capno Awesome, his channel is taken down. I'm not sure if that's by YouTube, the atheist community pressuring him to, or just self-censorship, a sense of shame. And one can hope it might, well, frankly, it's hard to say what would be best in that scenario. And then the Variablast channel, it was taken down in a massive act of self-censorship, which absolutely exists, and is only slowly getting back on because of FBA and her marvelous work. Thank you, by the way. because she's bringing up the videos with class and slowly, and I kind of enjoy just sitting back and watching. So when is censorship more understandable than other times? Well, in my opinion, we can have a conversation about censoring hate speech, about censoring fire in a crowded theater, about censoring actual believable threats, censoring, oh goodness, yeah, I mean, just like plots to kill, that's speech that really can be censored. So conspiracy to commit arson, that sort of thing. That's some kind of censorship. You can make a case, and very well might be in the right position to censor some of that. So I will listen to that. It's not my position. My assumption is that you shouldn't censor something. But if enough evidence mounts, I'm an open-minded man, you know. Lastly, but that's abused by governments all the time. They say, you know, this is an emergency, I've got to censor the press and the media or whatever, and then it's lockdown. And that we could have gone that direction in America with Fox. It's a very real active fight against censorship if you want to maintain your freedoms. Though I'm missing one of the other reasons that you might actually consider wanting to censor someone. But notice that none of those reasons apply to the things that are currently censored. So, like the name change to fuck censorship doesn't fit into any of those categories. It's not hate speech. It's not any of those things. And so what we've done is kind of a smear campaign so that people that use the word fuck or whatever villainous word, like a taboo word, they get censored very easily. That seems besides the point. Let's talk about the 4 instances in the atheist community. Naomi Knight, I think her old channel was taken down voluntarily. YouTube may have banned it for a week or something while they investigated a copyright claim, or I don't know. But ultimately, I think she took it down herself. I could confirm that. I didn't research this. Sorry. That was a shame. I should have. But it seems as if that was from pressure from the organization that she took it down. Now, Captain Awesome, that was the community and self-censorship, I think. And it was not YouTube taking it down, even though he did drop documents, it looks like, and produce a porn that was not going to be okay to post, right? So he made some mistakes. Voices in the Head, by filming outside of someone's house, I mean, he really opened the door to be censored. And so I'm a fan of him. I've watched a lot of his videos. I've talked with him a little bit. Good to see you if you're watching, Voices. I guess I think that he's an intelligent man, a psychologist, clinical psychologist, and so he should know better. Filming a kind of aggressive video outside of somebody's house is creepy. It's creepy. Whether or not it should be censored, and I guess I would have fallen on the side of not being censored because I've seen him and I know he doesn't mean any violence. But it's real creepy. It really shouldn't be going on, you know? And it's not his best side. He shouldn't have been voicing that side of it, you know? So it's no surprise that he was censored. But it wasn't self-censorship, it seems. It looks like that was the community, not the community, the business, YouTube or Google or whatever, that censored him. And I think that that's going to be a policy of theirs for a while. If you film outside of someone's house and say, fuck you, you're going to be running some risks.